Hey everyone, I'm Mark Christopher Catapia, and today I am going to report the topic that was given by Mr. Seto Orquesta in our Google Classroom. These topics are social responsibilities of computer professionals to public at large, fellow members, clients. Number two, trust, honesty, and integrity. Number three, philosophy, ethics, and applied ethics. Computing professionals perform a variety of tasks. They write specifications for new computer systems. They design structure pipelines for superscalar processor. They diagnose timing anomalies in embedded system. They test and validate software systems. They restructure the backend database of an inventory system. They analyze packet traffic in a local area network. They recommend security policies for medical information systems. Computing professionals are obligated to perform these tasks conscientiously, because their decisions affect the performance and functionality of computer systems, which in turn affect the welfare of systems user directly and that of other people less directly. For example, the software that controls the automatic transmission of an automobile should minimize gasoline consumption and, more important, ensure the safety of the driver and passengers and other drivers and pedestrian. Pag sinabi natin computing professionals o mga professionals, they should perform a variety of tasks. They have a lot of tasks that they should do or they should follow. Ang those tasks ay kinakailangan talaga nilang gawin. Because sinabi ngang task, kinakailangan gampanan kasi gawain yan. For the IT students, our task, we are developing a system that are useful to the user. Magde-develop po tayo ng application or system na nakakapagbigay or that is reliable. Kung tayo po ay gagawa ng system, kinakailangan po talaga natin i-consider ang unang-una po ang identification or ang identity ng isang tao. Ang kinakailangan po natin ang kanilang privacy. Kaya nga po ginagawa natin ang task natin, but we should consider more important ang kalagayan ng tao. We should not make any application, any other systems na makakaapekto sa kanilang buhay o gagawa ng masama o ikasasama ng kanilang buhay. Kaya nga po sa example dito sa baba, sinasabi dito na kung ang isang kung tayo as a developer, if we develop a system that yung sa mga automobile o sa mga sasakyan na magmi-minimize yan ng gasoline, mas lalo natin bibigyang pansin ang safety ng isang driver, ng passenger, and other drivers. Hindi lang natin ginagawa ang system or application or we are not just developing or creating a code na para lang na gagawa tayo na para titingnan magandang tignan. We are not just making na para lang magandang tignan, but we consider kung ito ba ay makakatulong. Yun po ang task and responsibility as an IT or as a developer. The obligations of computing professionals are similar to the obligations of other technical professionals, such as civil engineers. Taken together, these professional obligations are called professional ethics. Pag sinabi ng ethics, yun po ay ang pamamatasan sa Cebuano. Kaya nga po we should uh, do that task para po may pamamatasan tayo. Yeah, especially lalong-lalo na po we are sinasabi nilang professionals. Ano naman wala na pong pwede kang masamang pakinggan na tinatawag tayong professionals but we have no ethics. Kaya nga po, kinakailangan po talaga ng bawat isa, lalong-lalo na po sa mga professional, na they should have an ethics. Social responsibilities of computer professionals to public at large. Atin po, ito po ay responsibility ng as a computer professionals. Ano po ito? All segments of society have moral and social responsibilities toward people. within the vicinity of their house, workplace, and society at large. Those responsibilities are determined by an unwritten contract between the person and society, which is bound by moral values and the acceptance of the individual's duty toward humanity. Those responsibilities start by understanding our obligation toward ourselves. Kaya kailangan po talaga atin pong iintindihin those obligations sa ating sarili. If we create, what is my obligation dito? My obligation is to keep na makakatulong ito. Ang obligation ko ay talagang makakatulong. Kailangan magsimula talaga sa atin ang mga magandang bagay na dapat nating i-share sa kanila. If we develop, talagang makakatulong sa society. Not just para lang sa ating sarili. Kaya nga po, magsisimula sa ating sarili. Kung ang ating sarili ay tinitreat natin ng mabuti, lalong-lalo na kung i-treat natin ng mabuti ang mga taong naggagamit ng mga bagay na ating kine-create o dine-develop as an IT student. Kaya, we should consider users and lalong-lalo na rin po sa ating sa kapakawanan ng bawat isa. By doing that, we are flourishing our society. Sa pamamagitan yan, sa paggawa natin yan, we are flourishing our society. Computing professionals are part of society, have social and moral responsibilities. Kaya nga po, as an mga developers, we have a great part, a big part sa ating society. We are not just called para lang po sa computer, but we are here to help also sa ating society. Talagang napakagamit po ng mga IT. Kaya we develop a system para mapagaan ang buhay ng mamamayan. We create a system or application para mas mapadali ang transaksyon. Kaya nga po, let us always consider sa kapakanan ng bawat isa, hindi lang po para sa atin. At lalong-lalo na po, the development of technology has far-reaching consequences on our lives and our values. Kaya talagang anong sa tawag dito, ay talaga pong ang mga bagay na ating ginagawa, ito po ay nakakatulong at talaga pong hindi nakakasira. Lalong-lalo na po ngayon sa ating kapaligiran, marami na pong addict sa computer. Marami na pong addict sa mga online games. Kaya nga po, ano pa ang dapat natin gawin para makatulong tayo sa kanilang pag-aaral? We should make a decision right now na makakatulong sa kanilang buhay. Hindi po yung para lang po sa ating buhay. Computer professionals have a duty to educate the public about choices concerning the applications of computing and how those choices affect society. They should take a proactive role in promoting social responsibility in using computers and discouraging those actions that harm our society, such as privacy and evasion. Okay, sa mga IT students, we are aware. Talagang alam naman natin kung anong yung makakabuti sa ating society. And para sa mga taong they are ignorant, kaya mga ignorante po sa lalong-lalo na po yung gustong hack, we should encourage them na kinakailangan hindi nila gawin ang bagay na yon. Kasi nga po, as an IT, as a professionals, computer professionals, we should educate them talagang sa kanilang buhay hindi sila makakagawa ng illegal or crime. The different issues relating to the use of internet and many more. They should ensure that programs they are developing and systems they are designing are not used to harm other people and think about the social consequences using them. Okay, as a developer, kailangan pong ating alamin kung ito bang application or ating system na ginagawa ay hindi ba ito gagamitin ng tao para harm, yung not just to harm other people, hindi ba ito nila gagawin para manakit ng iba? Kinakailangan po nating i-consider, kinakailangan po nating we should think about kung ano po, we should think about the social consequences using them. Ano ba talaga ang kahihinatnan matapos yung gawin ang bagay na ito? Ito bang bagay na ito ay reliable? Ito bang bagay na ito ay makakatulong? If not, then end it. Tapusin natin. Wag na po natin gawin. Kasi makakasira naman pala. Kaya nga po, as an IT professionals, as a computer professional, we should always consider sa mga taong naggagamit ng ating dine-develop. Hindi lang po para lang sa atin na gagawa tayo ng bagay na para lang po sa ating kaributang diyan pong makaka-gain tayo ng popularity, makaka-gain tayo ng honor. Hindi po ganyan. Kinakailangan po na as a developer, we should always consider the user of it. For example, a computing professional should protect your innocent people from the danger of the internet. This is not written in any legal or ethical document, but set by society social responsibility. A computing professional should adhere to company policies and goals and work toward it. Yang sabi po dito, so as a professional, we should adhere o talaga pong ating susundin ang mga polisiya o ano man ang goals o ang trabaho ng ating company kung tayo po ay nananarbaho. However, if the company is involved in illegal and unethical activities, they should not take part in it. Kaya nga po, kung ang ating company, ang ating pinagtatrabahuan ay they are doing unethical, they are may ginagawa silang mali, kinakailangan we should not take part in it. Because we are professionals. We know kung ano yung makakabuti. We should always gawin po natin yung bagay na ethical, professionals ethic. Hindi po yung hindi tayo gagawa tayo ng bagay na hindi naman makakabuti. Alam naman natin na hindi makakabuting, but why? Bakit natin susundin iyon? Kaya nga po, kahit po tayo ay marabaho, kung saan man tayo, kinakailangan po natin, we should always keep na tayo po ay loyal, we should always keep na uh, tayo po ay honest. Hindi po may mga unethical activities, may mga gawaing illegal, gumagawa din tayo, hindi po yan nakakabuti. For computing professionals, it is to ensure special attention to the impact designing, implementing, and delivering a system would have on human in order to establishing a trusting relationship with the public. Kinakailangan po talaga natin, we should always establish a trust relationship, lalo po sa public. Because ang mga tao talaga ang kinoconsider natin. Kahit po tayo ay nasaan man, ngunit we should always establish. Kinakailangan po talaga natin i-establish na ang tao talaga ay may trust sila sa mga gawain natin o may trust sila sa dine-develop natin na system or any other applications. May trust sila dyan. Hindi po yung pag they doubt kung yung bagay na yan ay i-install ko ba ito o itong system na ito ay karapat dapat bang ibigay ko ang aking identification or identity o mga names nakin, names ko. Yun po ang kinakailangan talaga na we should always consider them na kinakailangan po makakabuti at makakatulong sa ating society. To conclude, every person has a responsibility to society, and computer professionals are no different. Those responsibilities are not derived only from laws, profession, company policies and goals, but also from social and moral values that encourage individuals' success for the greater good of society. Kaya nga po, ang bawat isa ay may responsibilidad. As an we are here or nandito po tayo sa Department of Information Technology, we should always do our task and responsibility as an IT student. Fellow members, an obligation to your fellow members, you shall uphold the ideals of DPMA Data Processing Management Association as outlined in its international bylaws. Further, you shall cooperate with your fellow members and shall treat them with honesty and respect at all times. Sa ating pong mga fellow members, hindi po, kinakailangan po talaga natin, we should always, may guidelines po tayo, may outline po tayo kung ano ang ating gagawin. And treat them honesty and respect. Respetuhin po natin at lalo na po may honesty po at all times. Sa lahat ng panahon, kinakailangan po natin ng honesty and respect sa atin pong mga fellow members. In the recognition of our obligation to our fellow members and the profession, we shall be honest in all my professional relationships, take appropriate action in regard to any illegal or unethical practices that come to my attention. However, I will bring charges against any person only when I have reasonable basis for believing in the truth of the allegations and without regard to personal interest, and endeavor to share my special knowledge, cooperate with others in achieving uh, understanding and identifying problems, not use or take credit for the work of others without specific acknowledgement and authorization, not take advantage of the lack of knowledge or inexperience on the part of other personal gain. Kaya nga po, dito po as a professional, we should not use or take credit for the work of others without their uh, authorization. Hindi po natin kinakailangan na aangkinin ang credit na hindi naman para sa atin kasi ang gawain na ating kinuha ay sa kanya. We should always give a credit kung sino ang gumawa niyan. Hindi po natin aangkinin ang credit na hindi naman para sa atin. We should give the credit to the person na nag-create niyan or nag-post niyan. We should not angkinin o we should not wag po tayong greedy sa ganyan. Kinakailangan po as a professional, as a IT student, we should always credit kung saan po natin kinuha ang bagay na yan. At we should not take advantage of the lack of knowledge or experience on the part of others for personal gain. Hindi po natin, lalong-lalo na po, may mga tao talagang wala pang alam, kinakailangan pong hindi natin aapakan ang kanilang sarili para lang po tayo ay karing matutuboy. Hindi po yan. We should not take advantage to the lack of knowledge. Kailangan po, humble po tayo. Clients. The professional is obligated to perform assigned tasks competently according to the professional standards. These professional standards include not only attention to technical excellence, but also concern for the social effects of the computer on operators, user, and the public. Kaya nga po, kinakailangan po talaga natin, we are always concerned sa kung ano yung makaka-apekto. Ano po talaga makaka-apekto dito of computers, operators, the users, and the public. Makakabuti ba ito? When assessing capabilities and rest of computer system, the professional must be candid. The professional must report all relevant findings honestly and accurately. When designing a new computer system, the professional must consider not only the specification of the client, hindi lang po para lang sa ating client, but also how the system might affect the quality of life of users and others. Kaya nga po, mas pinaka-importante po talaga ang mga users and others na naggagamit niyan. Pag hindi talaga nakakatulong, kahit ang ating client ay may gusto siya, but it is not useful, we should not create it. We should advise him or her na hindi yan nakakabuti because we are professional here. We should always consider sa mga user niyan, hindi lang po para sa atin lang. We should always consider sa mga user kung ito ba ay nakakabuti sa kanila. For example, a computing professional who designs an information system for a hospital should allow speedy access by physicians and nurses, yet protect patients' medical records from unauthorized access. Kaya nga po, pag tayo ay gagawa ng isang systems, we should always, kung ito ba ay nakakabuti, yes, it gives. Nakakabuti ito sa mga doctors, sa mga nurses, sa mga, kung ano man, sino man yung users niyan. But we should always, but also we consider sa patient's medical records, kung ito ba ay hindi basta-basta mapapasok ng mga unauthorized na tao na nag-a-access. Kaya nga po, we should always consider them, not just para lang po sa atin. The technical requirement to provide fast access may conflict with the social obligations to ensure patients' privacy. Aanhin po niyang mabilis, ngunit hindi naman reliable, hindi naman ang pag-trust ng isang tao o ng patient ay hindi naman, wala naman ang trust niya. Kaya nga po, we should always, gagawa po tayo, o we create a system na nakakatulong. Hindi po yung hindi nakakatulong. Because yan po talaga, as a professional, yan po talaga ang ating gawain. That is our obligation. Kinakailangan pong gampanan natin kung ano ang task and responsibility natin. Trust, honesty, and integrity. Honesty may be seen as transparency and openness. Pag sinabi natin honesty, transparency, o yung open ka, yung wala talagang nakatago. Your willingness to communicate what you are thinking or feeling, even when it is uncomfortable or unpopular, honesty may be seen as a willingness to listen and discuss issues before the data is completely thought through. When available alternatives are not fully crystallized and when decisions are not yet final, it may also be seen as keeping your word, following through on promises, and delivering on time. Pag sinabi natin honesty, nakapaloob talaga dyan ang iyong pananalig. Uh, Talagang kung ano yung mga bagay na hindi pa, sabi ko, when available alternatives are not fully crystallized and when decisions are not yet final, kinakailangan po natin parang timbangon sa nato. We should always, yung atin pong munang, yung mga bagay na ating gagawin, ito ba yung nakakabuti? Pag hindi pa natin na-crystallize, kung hindi pa talaga na-o-open, o hindi pa talaga natin nauunawaan, we should keep our mouth to maghilom. Kinahanglan nga dili pa kinakailangan po na hindi muna tayo gagawa ng mga bagay na hindi nakakabuti o gagawa tayo ng masamang mga mensahe. We should always keep our mouth na nakashut kung ito po ay hindi pa talaga nabibigyan ng hindi pa talaga fully crystallized ang pinag-uusapan na bagay. Kaya kung may mga bagay man na kinakailangan nating i-crystallize, kinakailangan po muna nating let us listen and discuss issues before data is completely thought through. Kinakailangan po talaga ay first talaga ay yung ano man yung issue, may honest kining ah, hahanapan natin ng paraan para yung mga bagay na hindi natin naintindihan ay makikristallize. Okay? Integrity in leadership is often equated with courage. Courage to speak up when your point of view is at odds with a manager's perspective or with a commonly be held belief about how things should be done. Integrity may also be interpreted as work ethic in early, staying late to get the right things done for the company. Integrity mo if I'm not mistaken, kaligdong. You have a courage to speak up kung may mga bagay na hindi ka kauyon. We should kaning tayo po ay magsasalita ngunit in a polite way. Hindi po yung kaning informal. Kinakailangan po na kung ano man ang pananaw ng iba, kinakailangan po nating ibigay din ang ating pananaw kung sino man yung mas nakakabuti o yung pinaka-importante. Hindi po yung may point of view ang iba, ngunit even maganda naman ang kanyang point of view, pero ikaw, you are always negative on his or her uh, point of view. Hindi po ganon. Kinakailangan po, when we have a courage to speak, or kung may pagkakataon po tayo na makasalita, hindi po yung to provoke him or her. Hindi po natin siya ganyan. Kinakailangan po na kung ano po ang ating pananaw, let us discuss it. I-open mo, but in a polite way. Kinakailangan po natin ang integrity, lalong-lalo na po sa ating leadership. Trust may be based on a feeling that you have the other person's back when he or she is not in the room. It may be the confidence you will advocate the other person's point of view and with clarity and understanding, or trust may be gained as you are seen to act in the best interest of the team or organization rather than acting primarily to advance your personal agenda. Okay. Pag sinabi natin trust, ah, may pananalig po tayo. Kung ano man ang kanilang point of view, may with clarity and understanding, hindi lang po para lang sa atin na makakatanggap tayo ng credit o para po tayo ay magiging famous o popular. Hindi po ganon. Kinakailangan po natin ang trust sa bawat isa, lalo na po sa ating mga fellow members. Hindi lang po para lang sa ating agenda, personal agenda lang po natin. We should, let us listen also the other's point of view. Philosophy, ethics, and applied ethics. Ethics or moral philosophy is a branch of philosophy that involves systematizing, defending, and recommending concept of right and wrong behavior. The field of ethics, along with aesthetics, concerns matters of values. This field comprise the branch of philosophy called axiology. Ethics, uh, branch of philosophy that involves systematizing. It means may sistema talaga, defending and recommending concepts of right and wrong behavior. Yan po ang ating ethics and moral philosophy or moral philosophy. Talaga po ang ethics ay may sistema po talaga siya na dapat nating systematizing po talaga siya. Malalaman po talaga natin kung ano ang karapat dapat because it has a system. Ethics. Ethics seeks to resolve questions of human morality by defining concepts such as good and evil, right and wrong, virtue and vice, justice and crime. As a field of intellectual inquiry, moral philosophy is related to the field of moral psychology, descriptive ethics, and value theory. Ethics seeks to resolve questions of human morality. Yan po ang ethics. Talagang it resolves questions. Yung kung ano pa talaga ang nakakabuti. Because when we have an ethics, talagang malalaman natin kung ano yung nakakabuti at ano yung nakakasama. Ano yung mas magandang gawin, ano yung hindi magandang gawin. That is the use of ethics sa ating buhay. Kaya nga po, ang taong walang ethics, wala po talaga siyang good behavior. Applied ethics. Applied ethics refer to the practical applications of moral considerations. It is ethics with respect to the real world actions and their moral considerations in the areas of private and public life, the professions, health, technology law, leadership. Pag sabi itong applied ethics refers to practical applications of moral consideration. These ethics respect to the real world actions and their moral considerations concerning what a person is obligated or permitted to do in a specific situation or a particular domain of actions. That is applied ethics. And that's all. Thank you for watching and listening. Uh, God bless us all. And once again, I am Mark Christopher Catapia, and this is my report. And thank you.